What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 6 of Yoshi's Woolly World, revisited 10 years later. Guys, it's time to finish the game. It's the finale. This is where it all ends. This is where the road comes to an end. This is where the series will come to a close. And I am here for it. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Nehemiah, Mr. Face, Blues Cat, Heloy, J to the P Moreno, Luke, and yeah, that's everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. OMG, it's Jeff the Yoshi Fanatic, 6'7". I'm gonna shut up, oh boy. Oh, how are y'all doing, guys? Luke says, I wonder what will happen if Crafted World turns 10 years old. I'm probably not going to replay it, because I already did a revisiting after so many years stream series of that. Last year, the game turned 5, so... Yeah, yeah, I probably won't play it again for its 10-year anniversary, but, you know, plans could change, we'll see. You know what's great about today? You're doing this on Yoshi's 35th anniversary, aka Mario World's birthday. Is today the day? Really? That's crazy. I should have started the Yoshi's Island stream on this day instead of playing Yoshi's Woolly World, but here we are. It's a suitable event anyway. I'm a Yoshi fan. I have a Yoshi Egg Nightlight, and I have a Yarn Yoshi amiibo, and my profile on my Switch is Yoshi. There you go. You can also be a Yoshi fan. I wholly accept that. No, that's awesome. I'm glad that you also enjoy Yoshi. What's not to enjoy, you know? Yoshi's fantastic. Alright, so... last stream, we made a good amount of progress. More than I was expecting. But about as much as I was hoping. What's going on, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah? Well, I have 2 Yoshi plushes and 2 Yoshi amiibos. Lol. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. So... it shouldn't take us too long to finish the levels in the main game here. We're on level 6-7, wouldn't you know it? We're on level, I'll say that again. We're on level 6-7. So we only have 2 normal levels and this last S level left before we go to the post game. So, let's say we get started. I'm gonna just go ahead and play as Painty Yoshi just because I actually like Painty Yoshi quite a bit. It's a little silly, but I like the costume. Said this a while back, but again, I'm surprised with how climactic this stage is for a Yoshi game. The music especially really gets me. It's okay, it's not scary, but it's surprisingly dramatic. Yeah, it kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. Welcome to the stream, J-Dog. How are you doing? Y'all can't beat me. I have 0 Yoshi eggs and 0 Yoshi amiibos. I'm broke, says Heloy. Understandable. I can understand and appreciate that sentiment. Oink. There we go. Got some eggs. Of course the first level is 6-7. Shake my head. Sorry, it had to be done. I was kind of thinking about that while I was thinking about, you know, the live stream today. I'm like, oh no, I'm starting on level 6-7. So this is gonna be a nightmare. I do like in this game that, unlike in Yoshi's Island, you actually can, like, tag Kamek. Like, you can hit him with a yarn ball, you can jump on him. Oh. Well, that was a funny coincidence. I mean, it was just hearts, but still, a good find. Like, nice. And more hearts. Jeepers. They really want me to have a lot of health for this stage. I wonder if they're trying to tell me something. Oop. Okay, well, there it is. It's justified now. Run away from Kamek! How funny would it have been if he just turned into a heart just now? I'm watching Jeff in Formula 1 qualifying. I'm so pro. But which one is really the pro strat? I'll leave that up to you to decide. So many hidden item clouds. Fortunately, not too many of them have been, like, you know, important collectibles yet. But I imagine that this one probably will be. Yep. Yep. Tag, you're right, Kamek. Just got back from watching Wicked Part 2. Great movie. Hang on. And saw the Galaxy trailer on the big screen too. Oh, that's so cool. That's exciting. Like, it's starting to feel more real, you know? Like, we're getting closer to the movie's actual release. Okay, did not want to risk that one. No, I'm stoked. I can't wait for that movie to come out. Very exciting stuff. I'm paying more attention to the stream because they keep going out of the track at the same turn. So both things are relatively predictable. You've got Jeff playing a video game and it's like, you know, you could pretty much guarantee that Jeff is going to die at some point in the stream. Or fail at some point. Same thing with the Formula 1 racers, apparently. Okay, and just because you never know which ones of these are actually going to be Jemmy Gems. Or, stamp patches. Apparently none of them. Okay, good start. Now I might not get to the stopwatch, you know? I might run out of time. I don't want to do that. I want to keep this train going. Definitely need that yarn. Definitely need that. Phew. Okay, I really have no idea if I got everything there, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm cautiously optimistic. Nehemiah says Rosalina was a bad in the last part of the trailer. Yeah, she doesn't usually have that vibe in the games, but, you know, you can tell that she's powerful in the games, too, so... You know. I guess they're just bringing that more to life on the big screen. It really is exciting. I really can't wait to see what they do with the movie. It's gonna be fun regardless, and I really can't wait to see Yoshi. Predictably, for Yoshi Fanatic. Woo! Alright. Drip Nova says, sorry, I'm lady. I was playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or Arceus? Is it Arceus or Arceus? Either way, welcome to the stream. No worries about being late. How are you doing? And how is the game going? Oh boy. J-Dog says, doing good, getting things planned for next college semester, and made a piece of art I'm really proud of. Was worried about posting it since it's a little spicy, but I remembered I'm not an exclusive kids channel. Put a spice warning, but overall emphasized that I actually really liked how the art turned out. Kind of put me on a higher motivation level recently. Nice, well, it's always nice to find something that'll give you more motivation to keep doing the things you love doing. I never seem to find much motivation to, you know, get better at drawing just because, like, I don't know, I don't feel like drawing is really my thing. And I don't have much time. So, for me, drawing is like one of those things where it's like, I'll get to it if I get to it. It's not really one of those things I'm really good at, and not something I really hope to get super good at either. Anyway, it's awesome that you're finding something to keep you motivated. Oh boy. Oh, you. Yeah! Phew, I was a little nervous about that time challenge. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Definitely could have gone worse. I could have missed everything. Could have gotten hit. Oh, please don't tell me that I'm one short, though. Oh, I'm one short. You. Oh, why? Nice one, Chief Beef. Thank you. Thank you! Hard C noise. A soft C noise makes it sound like the British equivalent of the A word. Arceus, gotcha. How do you feel about transformations being their own separate segments rather than being in the level ever since New Island? I'll get back to that. I drew the bosses from Yoshi's Woolly World. Nice, Nehemiah. That's awesome. Howdy, Jeff, and hello there. Hello, Aurora and Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Rest in peace, One Punch Man. Have you seen the videos, Ethan? At least we still have the manga to fall back on. Yeah, JP, I think that I actually prefer... I think I prefer the way that it is in Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Island DS, where the levels are, or the transformations are not segmented in their own little, like, mini-games. And that actually didn't start with Yoshi's New Island. It started with Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. Either way, I don't think I'm as big of a fan of it. If nothing else, then just because, like, the feel of it, when it's incorporated into the level itself, it kind of feels like it's supposed to be there. Whereas, if it's segmented like this, it kind of just feels like a throwaway thing, but at the same time it's mandatory most of the time. So I kind of get a little bit of that cognitive dissonance, and it's just like, why do I have to do this? Oh, right, because it's a mandatory mini game. I don't know. It doesn't feel as well incorporated when it's like segmented like that. It's actually crazy how bad it is, says Ethan. If it tells you anything, like, I've been trying to be optimistic about it, and like, oh, it'll get better. Like maybe they're like loading it up in the back half of the season, and like, then like I heard the things about episode 6 especially, and it's like, I'm not even watching that episode. I'm just not gonna waste my time. I'll watch a reaction to it, and boy, did that not disappoint. Solar Flare says, just saying hi for a bit, have a wrestling scrimmage tomorrow. Well, I hope that you perform well. I hope that goes well for you. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. Episode 6 of what? Says Drip. One Punch Man. One Punch Man Season 3 is a dumpster fire, and that sucks. Avalon. Hello, Jeff. It is I, Avalon Centrifuge, once again gracing your... sorry, force of habit. So, what's new? What's new? Not much, to be honest with you, and that's not a bad thing, Avalon. I often say no news is good news. Especially when I'm going to my mailbox. That's when I most often say no news is good news. I get home, I check the mailbox, and then I'm like, ah, no news is good news. So, but how are you, Avalon? What's shaking? Now season 2 looks like a masterpiece, says Ethan. I know. How foolish we were, how naive we were to complain so about season 2's animation. It matters not that it was inferior to season 1. At least, next to season 3, it is a masterpiece. Oh my goodness. Honestly, if I didn't know that it was like hopeless to ask and hope for this, I would say cancel season 3, redo the whole thing. Don't let this be One Punch Man's legacy. Don't do it. At least the manga's still good, but come on. Come on. What do you think of my pasta video, says Solar Flare? I thought it looked like you guys had fun. Your bolognese, I believe, is what the recipe is called, bolognese. That's pretty much what I think of when it comes to like spaghetti with meat sauce. There was one recipe video I saw of bolognese, and it was like, well, way more complicated. Like, it was a slow simmer for the sauce. It had like a lot of veggies and stuff in it. it was just a lot more complicated than just like frying up some ground beef and, you know, putting tomato sauce in it. So that's not really what I think of when I think bolognese, but I'm not Italian. What do I know? We had 3 hours to make the entire video. Well, given the time constraints, I think you guys did a pretty good job. And like I said, it seemed like you guys were having a lot of fun. Avalon, not much. Kind of boring around here, honestly, but I'm learning to appreciate it. You know, Avalon, that's one thing that I never thought that I would say when I had kids, is that I miss being bored. There are times when I miss being bored. Happy birthday, Yoshi! Happy birthday, Yoshi. And hello, Yoshi Daffy Duck. Welcome to the stream. Seems like a lot of people got spooked after they realized the Steam machine could cost more than $600. It doesn't surprise me a whole ton. I was thinking $600 would be like the perfect price. But if it's going to be more than that, I wouldn't be shocked. Just a little bit disappointed. Truth be told, I probably wasn't going to buy one off the rip anyway. I just don't have enough money right now. But yeah, if it's more than $600, if it's priced like a low-end PC, like $800, well, yeah, it probably won't sell as well as if it had sold for $600, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bowser Jr., the Dark Lord of the Sith. I nearly forgot about One Punch Man, let alone that it went up to a 3rd season. Yeah, you're a person who appreciates art and animation. Don't even bother watching season 3. It's just awful. You'll get more animation reading the manga. And the manga is genuinely so much better artwork. It's atrocious, really. A Solar Flare says, we didn't try to make it look very good. Oh, yeah, that was before your last comment. Yeah, no, it makes sense with only 3 hours to make the video. Yoshi turned 35. Aged like fine wine, he has. Avalon, I've always been a bit of an action man, but I haven't exactly been the best at survival, it seems. But that's beside the point. Skypop, Super Mario Land reference. Indeed, Blues Cat, good catch. Yoshi fans are eating good. There's 2 exclusive Switch 2 games. Mysterious Book and the ever-amazing Hello Yoshi app, lol. Yeah, that one that's going to get people into video games. What's the TLDR on One Punch Man? Are you asking about, like, the current state of it, or, like, the, like, are you looking for a summary of the story so far, or what's awful about it? Been watching Attack on Titan, it's really good. The animation, Solar Flare, is absolutely atrocious in Season 3, and it's just... People are calling it One Frame Man, or One PNG Man, One PowerPoint Man. Just shamelessly lazy. Especially the last episode, they had, like, all these, like, color filters behind the characters for, like, stills and whatnot, and it just looked like a PowerPoint. And you look at, like, the different shots from the anime versus the manga, and, like, they butchered it. Look what they did to my boy. Jeff is only 10 years older than Yoshi. I'm not 45. We live in a time where the Pokemon anime has better budget than One Punch Man, lol. I mean, Pokemon just in general has more budget than anything media. It's just the Pokemon company's lazy about it. What's next? Hello, Luigi? You never know. From context clues, I'm guessing the animation budget went down. One Frame Man! Yeah, no, I think it must have just been mismanagement on the part of Bandai Namco, who is, they're the ones who own the One Punch Man IP right now, or at least the rights to make the anime. I don't really know how that works with anime. I'm a very, very casual anime watcher. But I guess the point is that they're screwing it up. It's just abysmal. And it's honestly just hard to believe how bad it's been. Like, one of the lead artists for the animation was like hyping up episode 5. It was like the big fight between Orochi, or Monster King Orochi, and Garo in the Monster Association arc. Which, if you don't know what that means, you know, that no worries. I'm a nerd, so anyway. The point is that like, he was hyping it up, and it was semi-decent animation. The fight was semi-decently animated. Certainly far better than anything in season 3 so far, but that is an extremely low bar, and I think he had to, like, apologize for hyping it up so much. There's the gem, or the stamp patch, by the way. Because, like, it was such a disappointment. Yeah, again, it was the best animated thing so far in season 3, but it's an incredibly low bar to set. Like, pretty much any of the scenes in season 2 were animated better. That didn't sound like a Yoshi sound effect. I wonder what that was. DV says, there was definitely some mismanagement behind the scenes. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the stream, DV. Yeah, and it's like, we've been waiting on this for, what, 5, 6 years? And for it to come out in this state is just... oh, it's depressing. Straight up depressing. And, like, part of me was starting to wonder if I was just feeling the way I was, because, like, I'd already read the manga chapters up to that point, and I'm like, well, I already know what's gonna happen. It's kind of just playing out exactly like it did in the manga, which is to pretty much be expected. But no, I think it's just really poorly done, and it's super depressing. Again, we've been waiting for 5 or 6 years on this. For 12 episodes of One Frame Man. You gotta love it. And, like, I'm not one who, like, relishes in complaining. And I don't like to dunk on companies. I don't like to be super mean-spirited about things. But, man, they need to take it back to the drawing board. It is just atrocious. Greetings, I'm back. I kind of got distracted watching the first part of qualifying and watching Alexander Albin crash. This is Heloy. Gotcha. Well, welcome back. I can imagine that for most anime, as seasons continue, viewership and interest drops. So they dropped the budget when they thought was appropriate. Oh, it is horrible. Like, recently, like, episode 6 was actually on IMDb, which I guess is like a rating site for media, like animation and all that. I don't really know, but the crux of it is, that episode was sitting at like a 2.4 out of 10 the last time I checked it out, and yeah, that makes it the lowest rated anime episode in anime history. Which, that doesn't necessarily... 2.2? 2.6 IMDb, Lamau, that's almost worse than Velma. 2.2. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Okay, so it's 2.2 now. That's even worse. It's... part of it is it's absolutely being review bombed, but it also kind of deserves it, not gonna lie. That episode they outsourced to a Chinese animation studio, and, oh, it's horrible. Whole season is a 2.6. Yeah. 1 out of 10, man. It'd be funny if Kamek poofed away when you hit the goal. It would have been. How was my week? My week was alright. You know, things are going well at work. Can't really complain. So, yeah, aside from that, nothing major happened. I might be preparing for a missions trip to Japan in the next year or two. So that's exciting. Had our first meeting about that this week. So, yeah, I'm excited. How was your week? Nehemiah says there's a Super Mario Odyssey reference in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie poster. Yeah, the Toasterana Kingdom. Is the plot and writing of One Punch Man Season 3 at least decent? I mean, the pacing's a little poor, but the Monster Association arc, which is what Season 3 is, like, covering, or, like, yeah, I don't know what chapter it's supposed to get up to, but I know that it's at least, like, part 1 of the Monster Association arc. That arc is generally seen as, like, one of the favorites, if not the favorite in the manga, so can't really go wrong with that. but it's a slow start for sure. Like, yeah, it's taking forever to get to the actual build up. There have been a few action scenes for sure, but yeah, I don't even think we're gonna really hit the climax of the Monster Association arc until next season, which hopefully that'll give it a bit more of a chance to be better animated, you know? This One Punch Man thing reminds me of when they made that Uzumaki anime that had phenomenally animated pilot, and then they released the rest of the episodes and they're all so bad / cheap, says J-Dog. Yeah, that's pretty much what season 3 is compared to season 1 and 2. That's why people didn't like The Simpsons for a bit. They outsourced their animation. So is the plot good or is it butchered too? I'd say, like I just said, I think that it's off to a slow start, but, you know, it's the Monster Association arc. And the animation's kind of ruining it, but the actual plot and the writing is fine. And the voice acting is kind of carrying it, to be honest. But is the story interesting? Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess that depends on how entertained you are by over-the-top action sequences and, like, following... Well, okay. I think that the main character of the Monster Association arc, his name is Garo. He's a human that wants to be a monster to just, you know... he's got, like, beef with the heroes. He doesn't really want to kill anybody. He hunts heroes, but he doesn't actually kill them. And he just wants to instill fear in people. And he is on a growth arc that is like, you know, he's on a big growth arc. And just the most interesting part of it, I think, is following his growth through the chapters. So if that sort of thing interests you, then yeah, I think so. But, I mean, I liked it. It's so sad. Oh, sick. Mine was solid. Wow, this is horrible. Just saw a Twitter clip. You should look up the Garo slide. That's got to be the worst. Did you read the manga in Japanese or English? Oh, absolutely English. My Japanese is extremely rusty. At last, Bowser's Castle. I think we could see Princess Daisy for, we're going to the Sand Kingdom in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That's not a bad thought. Maybe, who knows? Funny thing about the Sand Kingdom skeletons, they've made 0 appearances anything Mario related since Odyssey, not even in the spin-offs. The Galaxy movie is the first thing they'll reappear in. Very cool. And that is interesting, for sure. Though I guess I don't really think about it much because Odyssey is one of the newer games. I know it's 8 years old, but still. It was on the Switch. Cutting weight for wrestling is the worst, I bet. In Uzumaki's case, it makes it even worse that the show, with 4 episodes, mind you, took like 5 years to complete. Woof. Yet only the first episode really reflected that. What is that yarn Yoshi you're using, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. This is Painty Yoshi. And I don't know why, but I like him. Dude, no one talks about the music of the beginning of this level. It's just like that last level, but even more climactic. Yeah, no, I do like it a lot. When I lost weight, I didn't have to exercise in warm clothes to lose more water weight and not drink a Gatorade because sodium causes water retention. That's straight out of a meme, Lamau, the slide. Yeah. I saw someone playing a Garo slide game, lol. What's going on, Steven Crawford? I'll just call you Steve. What's going on? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I just saw a comparison between manga, art, and anime, and yikes. Dude, like, seriously. Give me 1 second. Genos Dragon Form manga versus anime. Yeah, this is exactly the one I'm thinking of. Hang on. Open image, a new tab. Oh no. Of course I have to go to Facebook for it. This page isn't available right now. No, I gotta find one that... Here we go. Yeah, here we go. This will be higher resolution. And no, it won't be. Give me a second. I gotta find it. They're not gonna... They don't want me to see this. They don't want anyone to see this. It... Man, that's frustrating. I want to show it here, but I can't find, like, a I cannot find a high resolution screenshot of it. So you're just gonna have to bear with me as I show you this lower resolution one. Let's see, can you see this? Yeah. Okay, so this is low resolution just because I couldn't find an actual screenshot of it that was higher resolution. But like, look what they did to my boy! Look at that! Dude, put on some weight! What's he been? He's been eating too much Hot Pot at Saitama's apartment. What gives? Like, here he looks like a mean, lean fighting machine. Here he looks like, I don't know, like he ate too much Hot Pot. Like, this looks sick. This looks a different kind of sick. It's horrible. What are they doing? Why? Back to the action. Ooh, look at the manga panel. The manga panel is so much better. The downgrade is insane. Don't call me Steve. This Yoshi game is so good. Well, what would you like me to call you instead? You want me to call you Steven or Crawford? I'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna be here a little longer. Okay. I'm now realizing if Pianta's ever made it in the Mario movies, they'll probably give them mouths. They have Luma's mouths. They gave Luma's mouths after all. Yeah, true. I don't feel like they already look goofy enough. I don't think they'll look too much more goofy with mouths. He looks like a guy cosplaying as the other guy. He totally does. Those arms look too big. Yeah, and so does his body. It's ridiculous. Steven. Okay, I'll try to remember that, Steven. Thank you. People who are not allowed in Yoshi Party list: Waluigi, Wario, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Shy Guy, Boshi, Big, Yosh, Marth. How about Yub? Okay, let's finally get into this. Let's do this thing. Head into Bowser's castle. Let's do it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything just there. I don't like when people call me Steve. Steven seems just so much more formal, so... But that's fine. I will call you Steven if that is what you would prefer. Okay. Crazy that the ended all lumily from the first movie was our Mario Galaxy movie hint. Yeah, and that and like Princess Peach in the movie saying, you know, there's a whole big universe out there with lots of galaxies or something like that. In the movie, I forget exactly what she said, but yeah, that was kind of a hint that Galaxy was next too, huh? I kind of just thought it was like, you know, I didn't really think much on it, to be honest. I was like, oh yeah, there are lots of galaxies out there. That is indicative of, you know, that would be indicative of, you know, the universe. There are a lot of galaxies. Nah, Yoshi would invite everyone. He's too good of a guy, though he'd second guess inviting the spirit who loves surprises. They were sequel baiting the whole time. What? Yeah, imagine that. It's like they knew that the movie was gonna do good. I don't know if they anticipated that it would be a $1 billion plus movie. Like it was a runaway success. Don't know if they anticipated that. Get out of here, Blarg. Get out of here. Oh boy. Probably should have left that there. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be fine. From the ashes of his father's defeat rises a new conqueror. The Bowser name shall be feared once more. So I know we kind of already discussed it, but how is everyone feeling about Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr.? It seemed like it was overall like kind of a mixed thought on him. Like, I don't know, that seems like an interesting pick. Like, I don't know why exactly they went with him. Steven says, do you plan to play the new Yoshi game that's coming out next year? yes, I do. I do intend on playing it. That, I will be playing it, ideally, on the day that it comes out. So, look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Minor gripe, why do they call them galaxies when they are clearly solar systems? Yeah, and just like, whenever I play Mario Galaxy or think about Mario Galaxy, I think of like just the true breadth of space. And just like how insanely vast it is, the vastness of space. And just like Galaxy shows, like Mario Galaxy shows all these galaxies and all these like, you know, heavenly bodies and all that, very close and clustered all together. Where in reality, space is kind of lonely and dark and just basically empty. Like, you think about, you know, popular or pop culture generally depicts space as being like bombastic and loud, but in reality, it's silent. And, well, I mean, truly silent because, you know, it's in a vacuum. The vacuum of space. And then, like, you don't think about this, like, you think about the asteroid belt as being like this big, like this big barrier that, you know, it's risky to try and cross it because of all the asteroids that you could possibly run into. And it's like, you know, if you were traveling through the solar system, you'd be lucky to run into an asteroid. Well, okay, not lucky, but like the chances of you running into an asteroid are quite slim. So, yeah, just... yeah, space is giant, silent, cold, or very hot, depending. And very empty. So, Galaxy obviously is not that. Benny Safdie from Oppenheimer, that Benny Safdie? That's who's voicing Bowser Jr. in the Mario Galaxy movie. There's a huge universe out there with lots of sunshines. Yoshi is my favorite character. Hey, me too! You're in good company. Can't wait for the Mario 5 movie to foreshadow the Mario 6 movie being based on, like, I don't know, sunshine. That certainly is a voice role. I think Benny's Bowser Jr. can grow on me. Didn't really like it at first, but I think it'll grow on me in context. Why not make a Mario Sunshine movie? Why skip straight to Galaxy? I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of games between Mario 1 and Mario Galaxy, so you could have said that about any of them. Why not Mario Bros. 3? Why not Mario 64? Why not Mario World? Heck, why not like Hotel Mario? Space Junk Galaxy. Looked him up. It said Oppenheimer. Well, it is that guy, Benny Safdie. I think. Because Super Mario's solar system doesn't roll off the tongue as well. True. Avalon, I've been to space. I also got eaten by a giant evil space vacuum cleaner. Don't ask. Oh, okay, I won't ask. There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies. And there's also a huge odyssey out there with a lot of 3D worlds. Let's talk about food. That'll be my dessert tonight, the mention of food. We have a bunch of like leftover what my old coworker affectionately called Porios. They're off-brand Oreos, you know, the Oreos that poor people buy, Porios. We have a decent amount of those left from our grocery shopping trip this last week. And Sky was asking me to make some deep-fried Oreos. And I was going to, and then I remembered that we don't have nearly enough vegetable oil to make that work. I've got like maybe a cup. And that would be very difficult to make work for deep-fried Oreos. There you go. YouTube poops. What a throwback. I was online for the last wave of them. YouTube poops. Silly Jeff. Hotel Mario also already has a movie. A lot of them from like 2012 on YouTube. Oh. Honestly, Mario Galaxy 1 portrayed the loneliness of space really well. Even that is like overly exaggerated in terms of like how much stuff is in space. Oh, I kind of needed one of those Shy Guys. Whatever. There it is. That's what I was going for anyway. I knew if I beat all of the Shy Guys, I would get this. But, you know, kind of need the green Shy Guy. Gusty Garden Galaxy. What is your favorite galaxy in Mario Galaxy? Good question. It's actually been a while since I played Mario Galaxy, so I don't remember offhand. I always liked Shiverburn. That was always interesting. I know, but the vibes, Jeff, the vibes! Yeah, if the vibes of Mario Galaxy was anything like real space, I don't think it would have been quite as much of a hit. You know? Mario traveling through space at breakneck speeds, and it takes him a year to get to the nearest planet. That's more realistic. That's more what space is like. Traveling at the speed of light, it would take you 4.25 years to get to our nearest neighbor star. I don't think Galaxy would have been quite as enjoyable if it had the space objects density of real life space. Mario not drowning in space, yeah. Or dying of radiation poisoning, or, you know, getting baked in the radiation of the sun, or like freezing in the depths of, you know, the frozen cold outer reaches of the solar system. Yeah, I don't think Mario Galaxy would have been as fun if it accurately depicted space. Just a hunch. Mario's stuck at the ISS for 2 years simulator. We hooked the big fish, says Nehemiah. Yes, we sure did. Okay, I gotta be real careful now. Real careful with my yarn balls. Can I go back up and get another green yarn ball? If we really talking realistic, it would be more like hundreds of years at light speed. No, the nearest neighbor star to us is 4.25 light years away from us. That's the Alpha Centauri system. That's it would traveling at the speed of light. It would take 4.25 years to get there. Solar Flare, so space is lame as F. Mario Galaxy using galaxies or different worlds was a great choice. Yeah, I mean, I really think space is interesting. I love space. But, you know, if a game were to accurately portray it, it would be a very boring game. Clockwork Ruins Galaxy, top 1. Clockwork Ruins was good, yeah. Tore apart a sushi bowl for dinner because it's a lot of food for not that many calories. I love sushi. How would you react if they made a Woolly World arcade game like how Luigi's Mansion got one? Luigi's Mansion got an arcade game? I have no idea. What was the Luigi's Mansion arcade game like? Avalon says, well, you see, that evil vacuum is an ancient evil known as the Negativatron. It is a being of pure evil that feeds off the negative traits of all craftlings, and it came for us one day. Thankfully, however, one man had a plan, but that man wasn't me. It was Larry da Vinci. Bringing together the greatest creator-curators from all over Craft World, Da Vinci formed the Alliance, which of course includes yours truly. Therefore, we worked hard to bring balance back to the Imagosphere and defeat the evil that threatened the very survival of the cosmos. Unfortunately, jeepers, Little Big Planet has a deeper plot than I envisioned. Jeff, I'd love to stay, but I've wrestled for 6 days and already have a scrimmage. If I want to win, I will need sleep. It's an uphill battle. We should voice chat tomorrow if you're free. I'll think about it, Solar Flare. I've got a busy weekend ahead, but we'll see. I'd love to voice chat with you guys. Maybe the Mario universe could be microscopic so they could travel relatively faster. There you go. Jeff, did you hear the Skillet Christmas song? I haven't listened to it yet, but I did see it pop up in my YouTube feed. How was it? When Mega Leg spoke to Rosalina, that voice sounded a lot like King Koopa from the Super Show, lol. Yeah, I haven't gone back and listened to it after you said that, but, you know. Actually, now that I think of it, yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to it, but I don't doubt it. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics on the Switch also got an arcade game. My messages are not showing up in chat. I sent some, but they didn't show up, says Steven. I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. Yeah. That sometimes happens. How does Mario not get pulled apart by a black hole? Again, it's like the space in Mario Galaxy is like a kidified version of, you know, real space. There's a black hole there that spells ultimate demise, but, you know, the black holes just being as massive as they are sitting there in the levels, like, they would literally tear everything apart. No question at all. Okay. Luigi's Mansion Arcade is a first-person game. Weird. Yeah, I have no idea what a Yoshi's Woolly World arcade game would be like. I don't feel like the gameplay of Yoshi games, aside from like, you know, Yoshi Touch and Go, really lend themselves well to arcade gameplay. Just use the excuse that everyone in the universe is built different. True. However, in a moment of weakness, I allowed myself to be captured by that evil, but the new recruit managed to save me from the evil clutches of something. That part escapes me. Must have been a pretty traumatizing moment in my life, if I had to guess. But after then, we prepared ourselves for the final battle and won! And now Craft World is safe. For now. That's intense, Avalon. I'm glad you made it out of there safe. DV says, just use the... Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. Yeah, but Mario should still get pulled apart. It's a black hole. Yeah, spaghettification happening for sure, yeah. Rito Chang, hold up. Where's Christopher? Haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he's in and out. It's hard for him, I'm sure, to be part of the streams very consistently just because, well, he's on the other side of the world from us. Welcome to the stream, Rito Chang. Had a pretty epic part at the end. Says, I liked it. Had a pretty epic part at the end, says Ethan. I will have to listen to it. Obviously, it's Skillet. I have to listen to it. I like the dark matter. I think I gotta focus for just a few minutes. I might miss a couple of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I especially don't want to lose any hit points here. Like, I've got everything. I've got full health. I really don't want to screw this up right now. This is virtually identical to the Yoshi's Island corridor scene, with Kamek having like his desperate last attempt to stop Yoshi from approaching Baby Bowser. The Poltergust is a controller in that game. Weird. Huh. Okay, I like the dark matter quicksand in Galaxy that disintegrates Mario, lol, very dark. They had to think, in what creative space theme ways can we make Mario perish? Yeah. Yeah, I will give them that. They did get creative with it. You imagine Mario gets sucked through the black hole and he uses double boost and the song from Sonic Forces plays in the movie. Yeah. Yep. Again, if things were as realistic in Mario Galaxy as they are in actual outer space, not even light can escape a black hole. So, yeah, no, nothing can. Music is very soothing here. I guess so. I can't wait to play realistic Mario Galaxy's 100-hour level of Mario going through multiple overlapping states of spaghettification. Gotta be my favorite level. Why doesn't Kamek just throw hands? Yeah, like he rolls up his sleeves and gets his hands dirty in like Yoshi's Crafted World, well, in the post game, and Yoshi's New Island. So there you go. Like, why doesn't he do that here? Where's Kamek? Why isn't he home? Kamek should just like spawn a huge black hole and kill Yoshi immediately. This is TV. It wouldn't be a very interesting game if that happened, would it? Young Master Bowser, here I am, safe and sound. You wait! Why so wait? What have you been doing? Give me that yarn. We're gonna use this yarn to make a big new castle. My castle! Boink. Hey, who are you? This is my yarn. Mine, mine, mine. I'm not giving it out to anybody. Little master, allow me to assist. Doink. Okay, I gotta focus here. I really gotta make sure I don't take any damage, because if you take any damage in the boss fight, there is absolutely no way to recover any health. Unlike the Yoshi's Island games and even Yoshi's Crafted World. Oopsie. Doink. It is kind of bizarre that Kamek is just hanging out there in the background, not really doing much. I know he upgrades some of Bowser's firebomb attacks, but it's like, you know, he could certainly do more than that. Okay. Good thing this is so slow. There we go. Doink. Your baby Bowser voice fits perfect for a little brat like him. Thanks? I think that's thanks-worthy. Young master, are you all right? Yoshi, how could you do such a thing? Wait, I have the perfect idea. I will actually be real. Baby Bowser's voice in this game is really cute. They are originally from New Island, as they should be, but still, he's just a little pipsqueak. You say that as he's being grown to gigantic proportions. Given how Kamek is coming back for Galaxy, I'd love to see Yoshi actually battle him at some point. There's a lot of creative action they could do with him. Yeah, for real, that would be awesome. Let's use the power of this yarn. Yes, that'll be perfect. Those are all my friends. His voice definitely perfectly captures that spoiled child he is. Well, I'm glad that I could accurately portray a brat of a child. As far as, like, voice effects go. Well done, me. Anyway, I had an orange soda. It was pretty good. Also, the implications of the Wonder Wall are terrifying. Agreed. Wahaha, you've made me angry. I can think of very few things that are more terrifying than a giant toddler saying you've made me angry. There are not many things in this life that I can imagine being more terrifying. Oh boy. Okay. May as well grab that while I've got a couple of seconds here. And that too. Why not? Doink. I will be safe here. I will be safe. I will survive. Hopefully I don't land on fire. Okay. Oh, that was actually quite close. And there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Take that, baby Bowser. That was actually pretty good. Imagine having your body be mangled and undone, split into 5 pieces, and have those pieces be scattered around. Yeah, I don't like that idea. The yarn unravels from baby Bowser and scatters all around. I've often compared Kamek in this game to an axe murderer. Suddenly, it comes together and knits a bunch of Yoshis back. I missed it when Bowser would manifest through space and time. Oh, thank God that's not here. How dare you do this, young master! You will pay for this someday. Eek! Really wish they did more than make him identical looking to Bowser Jr. Yeah, I mean, in Yoshi's Island, he at least looks a little different. Much easier compared to the boss tent version. Oh, yeah. But at least in the boss tent version, you don't have to get full health. In fact, you can't. Reunited, the Yoshis return to their island, once more happy and cozy. Hopefully Baby Bowser will take some time to think about what he's done. And there's our boy Pooch! Really? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I already read that. Yay! Credits! Definitely needed that. The boss tent version took too long for me to beat. Oh, it'll probably take me too long to beat. We'll see. That's what I'm gonna do after level 6S here. I love the staff credits music. Yeah, just like most of the music in this game, it is fantastic. Moon. Did you know that for a period of time my wife lived on the moon? Says Avalon. No. What was that like? Did she find that it was made of cream cheese? Poochie is the first dog on the moon, says Nehemiah. Very emotional piece of music too. Man, you can just tell that they put so much love and passion into this music. All of it's so good. Well, okay, I can't say all of it is so good, but certainly a large proportion of the music in this game is fantastic. Rito says, I'm literally so close to beating the 7 Paper Macho enemy challenge. As the last one, a Paper Macho Buzzy Beetle appeared, and I was like, I haven't fight that! Game name, Paper Mario Origami King. I thought that's the one you were talking about, Origami King. Man, it's been a long time since I played Origami King. Last time I even played that game was when I streamed it like 5 years ago. Yeah, it was 5 years ago. Holy bananas. I'm surprised that bomb hasn't gone off yet. Oof! And this part's funny. Bowser's like, oh, I got him good. Here you go. And Poochie's like, hey, I got it for you. Oh, that's fantastic. Love that. The end. What's up, dude? How you doing? Says Neil. Welcome to the stream, Neil. I am doing quite well. We just finished off Yoshi's Woolly World. At least the main game content. How are you doing? OG Baby Bowser design was in Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story and DS. Yeah, and then in Yoshi's New Island and Yoshi's Woolly World, they just made him look like Bowser Jr. Miss Mess. Nah, the moon was made of fabric. Fabric? Thanks for playing. You're welcome, game. Thank you for existing. So that I can play it. Miss Mess living on the moon is a reference to how in Little Big Planet you create levels on the moon. Oh, that's cool. I unlocked a new background music melody. Or medley. You knitted a yarn Yoshi back together in front of Bowser's castle. That I did. A new course is now open in World 6. The boss tent is now open on Craft Island. There's a lot of things happening. Normally manifesting through space and time would be a really stupid plot point, but since it's from Yoshi's New Island, it obviously gets a pass for being as creative and inspiring as it is. Yes, absolutely, the pinnacle. Absolute pinnacle of video gaming. I'm Baby Bowser, and I'm going to be turning your friends into yarn now! Look at his little tail wagging. This is Drip Nova. That was it. Pooch is based as always, says DV. Agreed. Thank you so much for playing my game. You're welcome. Miss Mess. Well, at least my moon is. I forget you're not a Craft World denizen sometimes. Yeah. Okay, World 6S. We're gonna go and do that one next, and then we'll do the boss tent, and then we'll do level 7S. That's the plan. Jeff, guess how many hours I'm up to on Jurassic World Evolution 3. I'm gonna guess 125. That's my guess, 125. It's been nearly a month since you last asked me that. Rito Chang says, anyway, have you beaten the red, blue, and yellow streamer? Yeah, I finished the game. I just don't remember much about it because it's been 5 years since I played it. 170, jeepers. Jeepers. That's quite a bit there, Ethan. Are you enjoying the game? Well, I imagine if you've put 170 hours into it, you must have enjoyed it. Oh boy. I probably should have grabbed one of those. Oh well. Oh no! I'm screwing up. This is definitely one of my favorite S levels. And I think it's just because, like, it's purely platform challenge based. Whereas some of the others, like, have been focused on auto-scrolling in some sense. Like, World 4S is absolutely, 3S and 4S are absolutely auto-scrollers. And 5S may as well be one. I don't know if there's something behind that stone. But, you know, level 1S and 6S are not auto-scrollers. You can kind of just take your time. I mean, a little less taking your time in this one. Like, you know, your platforms that you jump off of are indeed moving. So you can't really laxadaddle around. Is that a word? No, I don't think so. Oh well, we're rolling with it. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have any yarn balls at the end. Okay. Yeah, this isn't looking promising, fam. Okay. I can do this. I can absolutely do this. I love this music a lot, says Nehemiah. Me too. You really cannot go wrong with the Yoshi's Woolly World OST. You really can't. Okay, I think I'll be alright here. Why would I say things like that? Okay, got all the yarn bundles. Nice. And... bada bing, bada boom, baby! First try! Let's go! Ha-ha! Woo! That was awesome. Gaining flutter height from jumping off an enemy will always be satisfying. Yes, I call that the boosted flutter jump. I literally beat 3 streamers and I'm on my way to beat the purple streamer, says Rito Chang. Nice. I do like this stage, says Mr. Face. First try, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was awesome. Maybe that's part of the reason why I like it, is because it's difficult, but it's not, like, so difficult that it's frustrating. I wonder what the next Paper Mario game will be like. I do enjoy the direction Origami was going, or Origami King was going. Hope to see something more out of that. Honestly, like, I don't know. I'm definitely one of those that prefers the 1,000-Year Door by a lot. Still, I enjoyed Origami King, and I'm not so attached to Paper Mario that I would mind it being experimental, but man, I really did like the 1,000-Year Door. I don't know. Let's give a round of applause for Jeff, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to see all the baby dinosaur interactions, so I made a park that barely fit all the dinosaurs and got the interactions with the baby siblings and their parents. That took around 40 hours. Jeez. Time for the final stage? Not quite yet. We have the boss tent to do. And I am going to switch to NES Yoshi. Honestly, the only Paper Mario I've played was Color Splash, says DV. Hey, not for nothing, but on Black Friday here, 1,000-Year Door is $30. It's a fantastic opportunity for you to try what is widely regarded as the best Paper Mario game. Alright, here we go. Boss tent, baby. I actually really like the boss tent. So what this is essentially just juiced up versions of the boss fights. And by that, it just means that they're all super, super fast. Like 3 times faster than they were in the main game. But that's one of the problems that I have with this mode is that, honestly, there really isn't a lot of unique challenge going on here. It's just literally all the bosses are faster. It's not like Yoshi's Crafted World where they gave each boss their own specific clear criteria to, like, complete. No, they're just all fast. So, yeah, not exactly lazy or anything. Well, okay, maybe a little lazy and uninspired. But on the other hand, something I really like about this is the fact that, you know, excuse me, you can't get full health here, and as such, obviously, full health is not a requirement. And that takes a lot of the stress out of these Yoshi boss fights. It is kind of funny how fast Monty Mole falls over. Well, yeah. That and, like, Naval Piranha. It's insane just how fast he, like, falls into the screen. Oh. The fact that I just threw that straight up and hit him with it is kind of ridiculous. Nope, I screwed that up. Oh, never let him get this far in the boss fights. I don't think I've ever seen that, actually. Even in these boss tents. That's so funny. I really gotta play the 1000-Year Door on 64 one day. Oh, I still have to play 64, honestly. I've heard that the 1000-Year Door basically takes everything 64 does and improves on it. But I've also heard that 64 is very, very good, so I'd like to try it. 4 coconut shakes and 6 orders papaya fries.
4 coconut shakes, 6 order papaya fries, 8 egg scoopa koopa.
There you go. Yoshi's order at, whatever King Koopa's restaurant was called. Although I guess it might have been closer to 30 or 35 hours because I was messing around building some types of enclosure for them. Nothing very complicated, but still probably could have speed ran it a lot quicker if I had just chucked them in. Yeah, but I know you. You like to make things look very pretty. The defeat animation is hilarious in fast speed. It is. In the boss tent, you get bronze, silver, and gold Yoshi. If we get the gold, we are going to the moon. We won't be going to the moon. But, yes, we will be getting those Yoshi skins. You know, this boss being so fast is hilarious. Owies. Ah! Yeah, you really got to make sure that you get him the first time there. Look at how fast he is. Koopa the Quick. There we go. Gotti. Koopa Bro is thick. He is. Yes, I couldn't possibly make it look hideous. No. Says Ethan. Yeah, you leave that to me. That's my forte. Are these rematch bosses? Says Rito. Yeah, that's essentially what they are. It's just rematches with the bosses, and they're very, very fast. Chief, my comments! Sorry. Hang on. I posted my Legends Arceus character in the gaming chat because I think he cool. Okay, one sec. Okay. Ha! Gotti! Okay, let's go to the gaming chat room. Ow. Oh, my shoulder has been bugging me a lot today. Okay. Dude, why is it allergic to cropping? There you go. Yeah. That's a cool looking character. Very nice. Ow. Back to the action. My poor shoulder. I don't know what I did to it. Just started hurting out of nowhere like this afternoon. Not stoked about that, honestly. Hope your shoulder feels better, says Nehemiah. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but it hurts. Owies. Oink. Danger Pop, says Avalon. Oh my. Very Danger Pop. Look at how fast he's going. Got him. Let's go. This dog is not house trained. Yes, Jeff, I would love to see you make hideous dinosaur enclosures. It would be my favorite. Would it really? Mario movie promotion, McDonald's Yoshi meal. 4 milkshakes, 6 orders of french fries, 8 sausage biscuit with eggs. The most expensive McDonald's meal ever. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. You knitted bronze Yoshi back together. Hooray. We will not be him. I am enjoying being NES Yoshi. This dog is wilding. I didn't know that was a verb. Jeff, how do you like your coffee? I don't. I don't drink coffee. Doink. I'm one of those people that it's like, you know, I don't drink coffee. And people ask me like, what, you mean you just wake up? Yes. No, I've tried on, you know, a couple occasions. Not anything like I never really gave coffee like a good number of tries. I've only tried it twice in my life. And it's been like Sky's super sweet coffees. She puts like a lot of creamer and sugar in them. She makes them iced coffees, and like I figure if I'm gonna like coffee, that's probably my best bet of it is like I've got a sweet tooth, but it still tasted like dirt to me. I really don't like the taste of coffee, and it sounds like most people don't. It sounds like it's just something that people get used to and then rely on ultimately as like the thing that wakes them up. Miss Mess, I have coffee on occasion. Hang on. I have it black. You are a different breed. I always forget how fast Miss Cluck flies around in this. Hot cocoa is the only good beverage in my opinion, says Mr. Face. Oh yeah, true. I like hot cocoa. I don't like most hot beverages. Like, I don't even really care for tea. Though admittedly, a lot of the times that I've had tea, it just like tastes super weak. And like, I'm a man who really enjoys strong flavors. So maybe I just need to like let the tea bag steep for a long time. I don't know. I ought to give tea a try again sometime. I feel like I never really gave it a fair shot. This boss is so fast. Come here. Ugh. Man, this boss is annoying. Get over here. Look at that. Let's go. Perfect. No damage. Jeez, says J-Dog. The little chick runs so fast. Miss Cluck's theme was always my favorite boss theme of this game. I think I'm with you. I really like that theme. It makes for great fast forward music. I've drunk coffee once in a while, and yeah, I don't like it at all, says DV. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I drink coffee for the taste, says Dripnova. Or Miss Mess, rather. I admire how these main bosses have their own unique songs. I do love that. The Paper Macho Chain Chomp chase might be the no time to rest part, because if I slip up just once, it's instant game over. Sounds like it would be, yeah. The Ice Mole boss is gonna be such a tricky one. It is. Avalon, and I, of course, love my orange macchiatos. Honestly, if I liked coffee, that would probably be like the one I would like. Oh, this one's really annoying too. Jeff, have you seen my Burt comment? No. Ah! And I'm gonna need a minute. Bro's almost too fast for the bridge to spawn in. My first death! No! This boss is anxiety level. Yeah, it is. The fact Burt the Bashful got special recognition from the franchise for being the first fortress boss, meanwhile the green slime ball getting nothing despite being the first castle boss, is depressing. You know, an underrated boss pick in my mind for sure is what's his name? Sluggy the Unshaven or something like that. He's like the World 5-4 boss. The fort boss in World 5. It's the one that you can't really damage directly. Or he can't damage you, you can't really damage him unless you hit his heart. And he's just pushing you towards the end of the stage. Like, he can't damage you, but just the fact that he can push you off the side and just kill you that way definitely keeps you on your toes. I like that one. Sluggy the Unshaven, I think. Miss Mess, they're good, but they're not real coffee. Coffee isn't coffee unless it's black. A black coffee purist, it seems like. Jeff, it's pronounced mochaccino. It's not macchiato. Oh, my bad. Coffee waiter. How would you like your coffee, Lord Vader? Darth Vader. A little on the dark side. Dripnova. And of course you can't forget about Burt the Beach Ball Pingus. Prince Froggy deserves a comeback. I think Prince Froggy should be like the origin of King Wart. That's what I think. And that's also part of the reason why he has beef with Yoshi and my like idea for a Yoshi game. Is because he's the frog that Yoshi defeated by going inside his stomach and giving him chronic indigestion. That's why King Wart spits vomit balls at Mario and gang in Super Mario Bros. 2, and why throwing vegetables in his mouth kills him. Because he has chronic indigestion from his fight with Yoshi in Yoshi's Island. Yeah, come here. Ah! No! Oh! There. This boss is really tricky. At such high speeds, you know? You really have very, very little margin for error. There we go. Shoo! Not the Burt the Ball transformation. Nuh-uh. Sluggy, my boy! That's the boss that had the completely black sky for some reason. I don't remember that, but I believe you. That makes too much sense, and I love it, says Dripnova. It's almost like I've thought about it a lot. Or Prince Froggy is Wart's son? Bum, bum, bum. That's an idea. Koopa is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Now I want Cocoa Puffs. Oh, this boss is really hard in this challenge mode. Yoshi used to have invisible noggin, now he's just eyes. Yeah, just like the eye stalks on the back of his head. Yeah, this one is insane. But we've got this, I believe in us. Off to a great start. Yeah, look at that how ludicrously fast he is. Ah! Visible. Oh, his visible head. Visible noggin. Okay, gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay. Super fast sinusoids. The fact that I got Naval Piranha's speed challenge on the first try, but not the Koopa boss, that blows my mind. Avalon, I believe in us! And he dies immediately, lol. Lamau even. My favorite boss moments from Yoshi's Island are the run to the OG Fat Koopa, how you run into the clouds, and Raven flinging you to the moon, with him jumping there with an awesome OST build-up. Yeah, true, those are great moments. Jeff, did you see my comment? I just said, of course, I would love to see you play Jurassic World Evolution 3, but I know it wouldn't be your favorite. Yeah, I know it wouldn't be. The closest thing I've ever played to one of those kinds of games is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I think I remembered this taking me just 2 attempts as Mr. Face. I remember the Naval Piranha fight giving me a lot of trouble the first time around. And I think the hardest part was like the second phase there, where normally you throw the bomb up in like an upward arc. And then he catches it in his mouth. But in the boss fight challenge where he's going 3 times as fast, you just don't have time. Like that animation is just too slow. So yeah, you kind of have to like throw it to the side just above the piranha plant and he'll grab it. But yeah, it took us a while to figure that out. So fast. Well, that worked out. Hooray! Snowball fight! He's got to get a little better at his aim. He didn't hit me at all. You know, I was going to say we're doing really good, but I didn't really want to jinx us. But I think I might have just done that. Sniffberg the Unfeeling. Truthfully, though, I feel like I'm doing pretty good here. Yoshi. Oh, tastes good, too! Yoshi didn't understand what Luigi said, lol. Remember that boss taking forever when I first played it. This is DV. The Naval Piranha. Doink. Sniffberg when he unfeeling. He does seem to be. The Icy Monty Mole. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it's tough, but I managed to do it pretty well there. Give me some Shy Guys. Oh, so fast. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some more Shy Guys here. Oh, that's a sad Christmas. Alright, sorry boys. Doink. Oh, I screwed up so royally, it's not even funny. Oh, the campaign was definitely much better in Evolution 3 than 2, so I know if you did play it, it'd be a little bit more interesting, of course, watching you play the campaign, because I know you probably won't do Sandbox. Yeah, like, creative mode in Minecraft is not really my thing, so Sandbox in Jurassic World Evolution probably wouldn't be either. Oh no. No, 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 no. There we go. Alright, we made it. We got there, we struggled, but we made it. And that's what matters at the end of the day. Is that a Shy Guy or a Sniffit? A Sniffit. It's definitely a Sniffit. I adore how this game is made of materials. It gives me a Little Big Planet nostalgia. It's a Sniffit. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Little Big Planet's really the one that pioneered the art style of, like, you know, yarny materials and that sort of thing. And then, like, Kirby's Epic Yarn kind of was inspired by that, and then obviously Yoshi's Woolly World was inspired by Kirby's Epic Yarn. Kind of closer to, like, almost like between Little Big Planet and Kirby's Epic Yarn. So, yeah, Little Big Planet was, as far as I'm concerned, the pioneer. Oh. Okay. No, come on! How did I miss? How did I miss? Oh, jeez. Why is Koopa here giving me such trouble? Should not be. Okay. No, I didn't mean to end the challenge. The Koopa curse. I don't know what it is. He's just kicking my butt. That is one fast turtle. One very, very fast, very speedy boy. There. That's better. Oof. Sniped, and then subsequently did not snipe with the ground pound. Jeez. I was shocked when I heard of the amiibos for this game were actually yarn and plush-like. Yeah, that was definitely unique to this game, which was great. Little Big Planet was definitely Sony's biggest hit. It was such a good game that a lot of Nintendo kids grew up with it, myself included. This boss is Mr. Face. Little Big Planet was definitely not Sony's biggest hit. That honor would probably end up going to the game that they can't stop remaking, The Last of Us. That's probably their biggest hit. I mean, I don't know the numbers, so I could absolutely be off base. But I'm fairly certain that Little Big Planet is not their biggest hit. Or God of War. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Shoo! Oh, come on. Man, this face is tricky. Got him. Let's go. Shoo! Ratchet and Clank was a pretty big one, but I don't think it was the biggest. I would think that The Last of Us was probably it. Wow, Jeff, you suck, says Avalon. That was hard, man. If Super Mario Super Show had a comeback, they would somehow find a way to mess it up. I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's been doing a pretty good job bringing their characters to, well, at least the Mario cast to the big screen. Y'all remember the Ratchet and Clank movie? I didn't watch it, but I did play the game based off the movie based off the game. It literally says that on the back of the box, by the way. It literally says, play the game based on the movie based on the game. Oh. I mean, it's not like the Super Show was the best to begin with, says DV. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It really wasn't. It was very campy, but kind of fun. Cheesy. like that Yoshi color scheme. Yeah, the NES color scheme. Oh boy. Probably gonna have to play this one again. Vapors. Just gonna hold on to this one. There we go. Got him. At least we got to the second phase. Pretty typical 80s show. It was charming though, says DV. I think I especially enjoyed the Mario World ones. I bet you couldn't take a wild stab in the dark why I preferred those ones. Shoo! Alright, at least got him once. Oh, come on. I was gonna use that. Don't you do it. Hit! Yoink. Alright, give me this. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. Yes, it was. Mama Luigi! Somehow this phase is more difficult than the final phase. How do you even do that? It's just how fast it moves. Jeff clearly likes the caveman people. Yeah, that's why. Baby Bowserzilla. Jeff, it's okay. You can say that you love Oogtar, and that's why you prefer the Super Mario World cartoon. Ow! I'm not starting on that note. Absolutely not. Luigi. Mario, look what I made! Mario, it's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. The hit character Oogtar. What always bothered... Jeez! What always bothered me was the fact that he talked with, like, surfer lingo, and I never understood why. He's a caveman, and he's like, far out! Dino bunga, dude! Like, why? Ow! Ah. There. Now I've got yarn balls, baby. Which way you gonna go, Bowser? It's a football! I chiseled it! The writers thought... Ah! The writers thought that's how the target audience spoke. Yep. Yeah, let's go! Got to the next phase with half health. Or quarter health. If Yoshi's Island got a cartoon in that series, lol, what voice would they give to Baby Mario? I don't know. Truly no idea. I truly have none. Boink. Take me away. Why did I throw two? I did not mean to throw two. Ah! Shoo! Yeah, I'd better hold on to that. I want a Donkey Kong Country reboot instead. Honestly, put Nintendo at the helm, they'd probably do a better job. Although they have to keep the same... Oof! They have to keep the same, you know, voice actor for Donkey Kong singing at least. I do wish the actual Dinosaur Land in Super Mario World took more advantage of the setting. It needed more dinos. Yeah, and less cave people. Like, that really felt like the crux of it. Ow! Why, good shot, says DV. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty tough. Oh. Nice. The cave people do add a bit of world building to it, I suppose. Says DV. I mean, maybe. I guess. Oh my goodness, I suck. Oddly enough, it's really weird how the budget sort of just dipped for the Mario Bros. 3 cartoon, and that show already dipped from Super Show's budget. Crazy that world only has 11 episodes. You know what we should add that's never been a thing in any of the games, let alone Super Mario World? Cave people. Yep. Because they can't possibly come up with enough ideas without there being some sort of NPCs. I'm gonna call them NPCs, even though it's not a video game. Don't... Okay. Phew. I'm far worse at this than you are, says Mr. Face. Well, I've also played this game like a dozen times, so... And... something I've learned especially is to, like, take a bunch of yarn balls into the latter parts of this first phase. Just so that, you can hit Bowser as soon as he falls on the ground. And avoid him just jumping around the screen at, like, Mach speeds. That's, like, the best way to do it. The Yoshis in a Yoshi's Island cartoon would probably have the most stereotypical personality. Red is angry, blue is chill. Maybe. To your credit, in the Terebico interactive phone game thing, in Japan, obviously with a name like that, it's Japanese exclusive. Like the different Yoshis did have different personalities. Like the green one was kind of just a, you know, a normal personality. And then the yellow one was more like timid and more like, well, maybe not timid, but like, I don't know. Like seemed a little bit more, yeah, I guess I would go so far as to say timid. Poor guy had his arm broken. And, anywho. And then the red one was like the firebrand, I guess. Like, really eager to get up and go, you know? Like, they find the red Yoshi in the Terebico cartoon, and the Yoshi's just a baby. And then Mario and Luigi are like, you can't go with us. And then he's like, why? No, I want to go. So then he, like, goes and finds 5 Paracoopas and eats them. And then grows up, and he's like, well, now that I've grown, I can join you. So, yeah, green is not a creative color. Nice "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" reference. Green is not a creative color. Oh no. Oh, badness. Wait, did I take no damage in the last phase? Avalon, so what's your favorite part of being married? Aside from getting to spend at least every evening with my best friend, I always have someone in my corner. I always have someone that has my back, and that companionship, that teamwork, that sort of team dynamic, I love. We always have each other's back. I think it's somewhere in Ephesians that says 2 are better than 1. And, you know, when one falls, the other can pick him up. And, you know, that sort of thing. Basically just having each other's backs. Dude, you like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared too? Absolutely based. I don't know that I necessarily liked it that much, but I did enjoy just how out of left field it was. Like, my friend showed those videos to me and a couple of my other friends. So it wasn't so much that I went searching for it, so much as it was like, more foisted upon me. I'm gonna go with silver Yoshi. I like the silver look better than I like the gold look. All right, now time for the final stage. You betcha. Okay, let's do this thing. Final stage time. Imagine having Dinosaur Land and not having a load of dinosaurs and having cave people. That sounds horrible, especially for the mega dinosaur enjoyer. Says Ethan, yeah. Yeah, I would have liked to see more Yoshis, honestly. Like, the way that they showed Dinosaur Land in the Mario World Teddy Pico cartoon, which, again, I have shown on stream. I'm not going to go crazy into detail on it, but they actually just have, like, a bunch of Yoshis and that sort of thing. It's not, like, there's not, like, a bunch of cave people. Doo-doo. I love this music. I really enjoy this music. Like, it's not the normal, you know, stage S level music, but it's so nice. This is actually the music that I opened the Yoshi's Woolly World versus Crafted World video with, and I just really like this music. Alright, I think I've got enough yarn balls. Let's go. And this level has different sections of the stage that correspond to each of the other worlds, which is also a nice touch. Like, this is obviously World 1 with the Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill sort of situation going on. Ah! It's so rewarding. It really is. The creator of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared helped with an episode of Gumball. Okay. Maybe I didn't need to bring so many yarn balls, because this is where I can get, like, a bunch. Definitely a challenging stage, for sure. But even though it's challenging, I think it's actually more forgiving than the rest of the S levels. Because, well, mostly because you get more than one chance to get full health. Excuse me, full health in the stage. Which is nice. Like, if you take damage at a part, no biggie. Like, there's no checkpoints, but you know, there are multiple health clouds. So, you at least get more than one shot. Like, here's one. And I already have full health, so maybe I should have left it. I mean, I didn't know for sure if it was going to be health or if it was going to be a flower. Who knows? You never know until you try. Doobie-doo-doo. Oh, this music's fun too. Okay. Okay, let this shy guy do his thing. And this shy guy, let him do his thing. Eee! Let the shy guys fall. Oh, I probably shouldn't have thrown that. That was risky. Well, actually, no, because there's nothing here for the shy guys to pop, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh! No, 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 no. Okay. That worked out. My goodness. And the shy guys are back. Ah! Okay. We're gonna be okay. I got this. Oh no! Don't do this to me again! Okay, sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Let the shy guy do his thing! Did you show your kids the 80s and 90s Mario cartoons yet? Lol. Yeah, we actually have, yes. We've got a DVD that has like 10 episodes from various, from the Mario Bros. Super Show, the Mario Bros. 3 show, and Mario World. It's got like 10 episodes or something like that. I don't remember exactly how many. But yeah, they enjoy them. They're a hoot. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, I am A-okay. Again, why would I say something so stupid like that? Eee! Oh, oh. I think that there's another opportunity to get full health, but I'm not sure at this point. Eee. The lunge fishes are so frustrating. Get out of here, dude. Take the hint. The Koopalings had different names in the cartoon. Yes, they did. They're like weird nicknames. Like Morton Koopa Jr. was Big Mouth. I don't know. And then Roy Koopa was like Bully, I think. But the rest of them I don't really remember. This is stress-inducing. No! 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 I'm screwing up everywhere! Oh. That's so sad. Imagine naming your kid Bully. Jeff, there was no guy in that message. Huh? I'll let the shy do his thing. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what I said. Let the shy do his thing. Those penguins. Hi, says Chris. Welcome to the stream, Chris. How are you doing? Yeah, those penguins were nuts. I think, honestly, the badge that'll help me the most on my next playthrough here, for there will be one, because I have to get that flower. The one that'll probably help me the most is the, what is it? The power-up ground pound badge. That one actually comes in surprisingly clutch in a couple of levels. Oh, please don't. Go, Pooch, go! Don't fall on me. Okay. At the very least, I'll have full health, right? Hello, Governor. Welcome to the stream, Presley. How are you doing? You did say we'd go to the moon. Someone did say that earlier. Ah, and then this music is so relaxing. Man, what a nice level this is. Like, pretty challenging, for sure. Alright, Pooch, take me to my victory. Aw, Yoshi. May as well grab these, why not? Another emotional piece of music, yeah. It's like, you made it, here's the home stretch. Welcome. Plooch! The ice section is so annoying when trying to get all the collectibles. It really is. But for all of that, I only missed one flower. You can never have too many beads. True. Poochie is going to be in the mystery book, right? I mean, I don't know. Probably. The only game that I don't remember Poochie being in was Topsy Turvy. The end of Yoshi. Admittedly, that was a little unsatisfying that I didn't get it on my first try. But on the other hand, I only did miss one flower. Be platinum, Yosh. Yes, I shall. It was me, says Nehemiah. Oh yeah, you said we were going to the moon. You collected 1,100 stamp patches, earning you new stamps. And everything's free. Perfect timing. Yoshi Safari sequel, Poochie Safari. That'd actually be pretty cool. Like, have Yoshi take his bazooka from Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, or Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and ride on the back of Poochie. I wish you can at least see your stamp collection. Can you not? Oh, probably not, because Miiverse is shut down. Yeah, that's frustrating. We're almost there. Now you're platinum. I'm platinum S. Platinum Yosh. That section will be a lot easier with the powered up ground pound. Where is it? There it is. Like in game and just instead of just Miiverse. Yeah, I should get Pretendo. Yeah, the Pretendo network working on my Wii U. There's a couple of things that I gotta fix up on my Wii U, honestly. Is there a Poochie Yarn Yoshi skin? Yes. Yes, there is. Do 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 do. Okay. And this is how we're gonna cheese this level. Just ground pound and kill all the enemies in sight. That's how we're doing this. Who needs flowers? Who needs yarn balls? Who needs any of that? Imagine, and I don't even need full health. I mean, I might even just still get it just on account of... Okay, maybe not. Can I even... Can I stomp these out of existence? Oh, I can. I mean, it's a bit too slow of a move. By the time I see them coming, it's already too late. Well, that worked. I get it's speedrunning time. It basically is, yeah. Oh no, the bubbles make it so I can't automatically destroy everything in my path. That's so unsatisfying. Maybe I should have taken the speedrunning badge, but like, I definitely wanted the ground pound for that, ice section. Felt like that was probably the better pick. Just because then I'll be able to clear out the piranha plants and the penguins and all that. Doink. The latest volume of One Punch Man manga, I have got to that fight, Gaara versus Platinum S. Yeah, that was an insane fight. There's a fan animation of it too. And that just, oh man. That fight was nuts. Just the insane speed of it all. Gotta go fast. Oh, that... I was gonna say, I just screwed myself over, but I could have gotten through those sponge rocks pretty easy without the... Without Mr. Lungefish. I didn't need his help. Never needed his help. Alright, get out of here, you guys. And you too! Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I don't need the Lungefish. Sonic the Hayhog. Fantastic. Okay, don't need to get everything. Don't even bother. I guess it's speedrunning time is what you meant to say. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay, we got this. Oh yeah, speaking of One Punch Man, I heard that the new season of One Punch Man is horrible. You've heard correctly. And that's such a shame. It's such a shame. I just gotta hug the right side, honestly. Like, I already got all the stamp patches. I don't need any of that stuff. Whoa, I almost killed myself. Phew. Okay, no worries now. Just don't die and we'll be fine. Avalon, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Oh, man. I certainly hope not. On an S level of all things. JJ, Wario has his own game? You know, he has seen me play a little bit of like Wario Land 4. Like I played like the first level. And I think I showed him a little bit of Wario World, but he never really seemed all that interested in those ones. Help me out, Plooch. That's literally Sword Art Online. Yeah, like, well, for absolutely different reasons. Like, I feel like Sword Art Online, the animation was always, like, at least fairly consistent quality. But, like, the narrative and the story got kind of iffy. Especially in the second half of the first season. And, like, they came back. They did end up coming back, and I felt like Season 3 of Sword Art Online felt like that was actually really good. Seasons 3 and 4. I like them anyway. But yeah, One Punch Man, it's literally just the animation, and the animation is just atrocious. Really, really bad. I think you started reading mine earlier, but you got distracted, lol. Okay, yeah, sorry. One sec. Woohoo! J-Dog says, imagine if this last level just ended with the currents in the last section folding back and just real people wave at you in the studio. That would be a little bit too wall breaky. You're an SAO fan? Says Avalon. I did enjoy SAO, yes. It's one of the only animes that I actually watched. I haven't watched many. I enjoyed Sword Art Online. You take the good with the bad. And yeah, there we go. I watched a little bit of Fairy Tail, and then One Punch Man. I think those are the only anime that I've seen. Okay, that should be everything. Avalon, I bet you enjoy eating slop for breakfast. Oh, come on. SAO's not that bad. World list. Yeah, I think that should be everything. Oh, I still haven't aced the scrapbook theater. Slop can taste good, says DB. That makes me think of when people like come up with actual good recipes for spam. So what am I missing here? I mean, I'm missing like 10 enemies that I haven't hit. Is that worth it? I'm curious. Do I get the flower on my save or the star on my save profile if I don't go find those enemies? I mean, let's go see if I can even discern which ones I've missed. It's like, how could I have not hit 10 enemies in this game with yarn balls, you know? Also, this is my first time coming to the scrapbook theater. I didn't watch too much of anime TV shows either, but I did watch quite a lot of anime movies, says Mr. Face. Oh, I have seen some anime movies. Not too many, but I've seen some. Howl's Moving Castle, that was one. And that's the only one I remember. But I know I've seen at least like two or three. A Hello Yoshi stream, that would be extremely short stream. That would be more of like a just chatting stream and like checking out the game for 5 minutes. Oh, dude. I forgot that it like shows me pictures of the bad guys. Okay. I can definitely get those in one level. Sherpa, or Parka Sniffets. Okay. Red Koopa Paratroopers. Yeah, you know, I think I can do this. I forgot that it, like, shows you a preview. I thought I hit this one with an egg. Goonies or Flightless Goonies, Bone Goonies. Bone Flightless Goonies. Yeah, the ones that you wouldn't even bother to hit. Well, you can defeat those ones. What else? Huh. Alright, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. We're only at 2 hours in. We got some time. Bomb Shy Guys really qualify as their own enemies? It seems that they do, yes. And I think that I do get like the last music track if I complete the Scrapbook Theater. As in, like, get all the enemies. Bomb Guys. The first actually for real Baby Yoshi game. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Okay. My goodness. I'm an Antipoke Andy, mainly just Pokemon anime watcher. Simply because I'm more interested in Western animation and Pokemon's my thing, so yeah. There you go. I just like the very well animated like action sequences that anime has. Wait a minute. Like I think that's what's always drawn me into it. And I do enjoy the art style. Just in general. Like it usually tends to be like, you know, hand drawn. Well, not always. I shouldn't say that. But I do tend to like, you know, anime art style just in general. But I'm not super huge into anime. Again, I've only seen like 3. A few anime TV shows I can remember seeing include Pokemon, Sonic X, Naruto, and Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. This is Mr. Face. That's a pretty good selection. Yeah, that's a good selection. There's a prototype of Messing with Mario's Face on DS. There was also a Wario one, but we ended up getting a drawing thing. I don't want to switch to mellow mode. No. No. World list. I'm gonna jump to world 3. I caught Pokemon Diamond and Pearl when I was a kid on TV. I didn't even know that was like... I didn't know that was a cartoon. Oh, we don't have to beat a level for an enemy to count in the scrapbook. You know, I should check that after this level. Kef, the boredom is killing me. Please ask me a question. Avalon, do you watch any TV shows? It sounds like anime probably isn't your thing. I imagine that the, wait. Yes. Yes, there's definitely the big squishy blue birds, pixelated versions of the enemies. I know that they're here. I think this is the only level they're in. So yeah, we got this. All I gotta do is like run up and hit one with a yarn ball and call it good. And then maybe we'll go check and make sure that it actually still counts if I don't beat the level. Oh, I forgot I get the boosted flutter jump off these guys. I've got so many beads. And I don't need any more. I really don't need to go for them if they're out of the way. I really don't. Do 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 do. Yeah, again, the boosted flutter jump. I keep forgetting that that's a thing on those enemies. Okay, got him. Just to be safe, I'm gonna hit one more. Yeah, there we go. I hit him twice with the same yarn ball. That's impressive. Let's exit the course. I'm gonna go hit one of those, Mama Ducks. Baby Animal Friends is surprisingly engaging, says Avalon. Oh, sorry. I only watch television shows of myself. And recently I've gotten into Baby Animal Friends, a show made up in Little Big Planet lore. It's basically a kid's show that's got surprisingly deep lore. Baby Animal Friends is surprisingly engaging. There you go. Kind of makes me think of Bluey. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go check the scrapbook after this level. Animal Crossing boost in popularity. Nintendo. Thank you, COVID. That doesn't sound very good out of context, lol. No, it doesn't. But I totally get it. It makes sense. Like, honestly, Animal Crossing New Horizons had, like, the best timing in the world. Like, when everybody was just stuck in their houses and really couldn't go outside, really couldn't go see friends. Animal Crossing gave everyone, like, that social experience that, you know, helped them get through COVID. And that's why it blew up so much. So I haven't hit a Koopa Paratroopa either. So I gotta do that. So here's a yarn ball. Hang on. I don't have to go all the way back down, do I? Hours. Let's see if I can find another yarn ball. I think there might be one more in the stage. Doop doo 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 doo. It might be up there, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it. Not that I can really take advantage of that. Owies. Yeah, there's no yarn ball up there. Doobie-doo. I may as well get these piranha plants out of the way. Ah, COVID. I remember those days. Among Us actually used to be good. I never played Among Us, and I don't really have a deep desire to either, so yeah, I'll just leave it there. Are you kidding me? I squandered it, dude. I squandered it! I don't know if there's any more yarn balls on the stage. I will not give up yet, though. Wait a minute. I think there's a yarn ball in the pipe area. So we'll go there. Yes, there is one. And I could probably get more if I just reload the area. Oh, no! Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, there's a way I can... Among Us certainly existed. That and Fall Guys. In my opinion, anime censorship in America really plagued the anime scenes back in the day. Like, they changed pointless things like rice balls into donuts, as if Americans didn't know what a rice ball is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. New Horizons is practically the COVID game. Will it still count even if you exit the course? I didn't think it would. We'll have to check. I think it does, but we'll check. King Koopa is back. Hey! And he looks dapper in his Super Paper Mario tuxedo. Still remember when Among Us occupied so many memes. Kind of wild that it's like an I remember Among Us. It's like that was not that long ago. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Wham! There we go. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright, let's go check the scrapbook theater. Thankfully, those days are long gone. Yeah, for sure. Bowser, how dare you look at my embarrassing baby photos? Roar! That's not a baby photo. What? Where's the scrapbook theater? Is that this? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's good to come here anyway, just to remind myself what I still need to get. Oh yeah, it definitely still counted them. Yep, absolutely. What? I didn't hit the bomb guys? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Ice Sniff It. Got the Koopa Paratroopa. I need Goonies and I need Skeleton Goonies. Or the ones that are locked on the ground. Those things. Okay. So Bomb Shy Guys, Ice Sniffets, Ground Goonies, Skeleton Ground Goonies, Fire Guys, and Button Spitters. What's up, Joff? Welcome to the stream, Jacob. How are you? Avalon, more questions, Jeff. Avalon, if you were ever to try a different facial hairstyle, what would it be and why? I'll go here first. So I guess it still counts even after you exit the course. I just play through the courses. I do it for the fun of it anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I've had my fun and now I'm done. I mean, I love the levels, don't get me wrong, but I've already 100% completed them. I don't feel the need to, like, play through them all again. What's your name again? Is it John? Ooh, man. It's not John. I can tell you that. I can tell you that my name is not John. It might be Jeff, in fact. But I can't tell you that. Alright, so let's exit the course. I could never do anything different. My mustache is too brilliant. You know, that might pair nicely with a goatee, Avalon, if I may say. I personally very much enjoy my goatee. I'm good. I got out of work 2 hours ago, but got home 30 minutes ago since I had to pick up my brother from the airport, says Jacob. Sounds like a busy day, Fred. Alright, Ground Goonies. I'm pretty sure there's some Ground Goonies here. No! No goatee! No goatee? Fair enough. I really like my goatee. Fanciful fluff and feathers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's Goonies in this level, so I can definitely use this to get the Ground Goonies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know for a fact that there's some later. Like, you can make the these guys Ground Goonies, too. In fact, maybe I'll do that just because it'll probably be faster. Never mind. That's kind of what I was worried would happen. Probably easier just to... Oh, here we go. No! Come back! Here we go. There. Dude, yawning is contagious, even virtually. Yes, it is. I can't wait for Thanksgiving next week. Oh, same, Jacob. Same. I always love getting together with family for Thanksgiving. Lots of good food. And just hanging out with the fam. Also, Black Friday is on, well, next Friday. And I always get together with my group of high school friends for a Black Friday extravaganza. And unfortunately, most of the things that I'll be buying this year, we have a pretty strict budget. Like, it's got to be pretty tight this year. But anyway, there's a couple of things that I want to buy. And unfortunately, like, all of them are going to be on Amazon, which I'm sad about. I'd rather just go into a Best Buy and go just pick it up. But Best Buy doesn't even have the things I want. Like, very often when I go to a Best Buy now, it's a pitiful video game selection. And they don't even have the controller that I want. And even, like, the previous model, they have that. But they'd have to ship it to the store. So, that's... I don't like that. I'm also going to be an adult a week after Thanksgiving. You turning 18 soon? One more question before my leave, says Avalon. Avalon, what is your favorite Yoshi color? Why do I keep doing that? Happy early birthday, dude, Jacob. Alright, sorry. I guess I'm tired too. Jump to world. Yeah, there'll definitely be some in here. Probably light blue, says Avalon. Orange and light blue go very well together. I should gog to bed. Go. Yeah, I should too, honestly. I'm not gonna gog to bed. Well, thank you for tuning into the stream, Mr. Face. Always enjoy having you join. Hope you had a good time. And I hope that you have a good week and a good Thanksgiving. But yeah, I've got a couple things I want to pick up for Black Friday. I've decided that I do, in fact, I'm gonna gog to bed. I love gogging, says Deefy. What are the other ones I'm still missing? Skeleton Goonie was one. And the Flame Enemy. December 4th, 2025, the day I can no longer not be tried as an adult in court. Hey, that's the day that Metroid Prime 4 comes out. I'll stay for a bit more. I like gogging too. GOG is a PC gaming service, if I remember correctly. One that, excuse me. One that, is like DRM free and all that sort of good stuff. We want to GOG to bed. Snap. What? Bowser, my tummy hurts. What did you eat? Vegetables? Dang, I forgot Prime 4 was coming out this year, says DV. Yeah, honestly, and I'm like... I'm so torn between going back to streaming Hollow Knight Silksong after Yoshi's Woolly World, or since Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, do I stream that instead? I am going to put a poll in the Discord. Most likely next week is probably just going to be like... Well, I don't know what next week's stream is going to be, frankly. Or if there even will be one. I'll keep you guys in the loop. But chances are pretty high that there won't be a stream next week. Maybe I'll do like a just chatting stream while the guys from Volatile Upgrade are here. But I can't promise anything. I love that, Sneb. Scary Mask Shapeshifter. It was also Yoshi's birthday too. Yeah, right? Like, I had forgotten that, you know, today was the day that Mario World came out, 35 years ago. What's your opinion on that one NPC that hates everyone, from the Prime 4 teaser? That everyone hates from the Prime 4 teaser? I also dislike him. But I'm hopeful that that won't be indicative of the other NPCs and that it won't ruin the game. I'm willing to be cautiously optimistic. I also gotta ask, since when did Justin receive a huge glow up in looks and voice? I mean, he's going through puberty, friend. And he's also been on the grind for like, you know, working out and being in wrestling and boxing. He's very physically active. So, yeah, that would do it. Snap, snap, snap. As long as said NPC isn't present throughout the whole game, says DV. I will say, I am one of those people that enjoys more of the isolation sort of atmosphere and setting of Metroid games. And the fact that there will be NPCs in the game that you save and will be your companions for a little bit, I'm hopeful that it's not as pervasive as many people are making it sound. But I don't know. I will say that I do largely resonate with Arlo's take on the subject, though I don't know that I feel that strongly about it. Who else is excited for the next Mario movie? I'm pretty sure everyone here is excited for the next Mario movie. The NPC is oh, I'm sorry. The NPC is annoying, but I do think the hate for him is a bit too overreactive, says DV. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I largely agree with Arlo's take, but I don't know that I feel that strongly about it. Wish they would make an Avalon movie. It would be the best movie ever. They've got to save that for a down year when nothing else is good, and then Avalon movie can just come and save the day. All right, let's go. I did it. Ow, my shoulder. Oh, ow. Oh, jeez. I'm getting old. Good night, my friends. It's been great joining the stream, says Nehemiah. Thank you for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure. Oh, I still haven't gone through any of these. Bowser. Mario has no good taste in art. It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that? I'll burn the skin off your bones!
The Avalon movie will make 100,000 Avalonian in the box office. Is that good? Old man Jeff. Yep, old man Jeff, that's me. I don't even know what I did. Like, maybe I just slept wrong. Scary Mask Shapeshifter says, I love how they gave Yoshi blue eyes. Good choice since Yoshi got blue eyes when Mario possessed him in Odyssey. Yeah, someone pointed that out in the last stream too. I think it might have been JP. And we'll have a bunch of licensed games based off the movie. Oh boy. Alright, well that's it. Avalon DS, Super Avalon Bros, Revenge of Avalon for Switch, Avalon U, so many possibilities. One Avalonian dollar. My goodness. Woohoo, you did it, says Mr. Face. I did do it. Man. Bowser, what do you mean? Super Mario World come out this year? Huh? No, it came out 35 years ago, friend. There it is. There's the flower. Let's go. We done it, boys and girls. Perfection! We have perfected Yoshi's Woolly World. I can't wait to see how the bros meet Yoshi. That would be so cute. I'm just looking forward to seeing Yoshi on the big screen. That'll be so much fun. Like, we already saw him, or saw some Yoshis. In the first movie. But it was in the Stampede scene. We didn't get that great of a look at them. Well, there you go. We done it. I got the star on the profile. That is what I'm talking about. Honestly, I'm waiting for the day where all of us meet in person. That would be awesome. You know, I dreamt that I had a fan meetup or like a panel at some gaming expo. I had like a fan meetup at one of those things, like a meet and greet. And that was a great dream. I enjoyed that. Congrats. Now what's next? Oh, ow. Do you mean like for the rest of the stream? Or do you mean for the next stream? What did I look like? I don't remember. I just remember like sitting up on stage and like taking questions and stuff like that. It was awesome. For the next stream. That, honestly, it's more of a question as to what you guys want to see. There's two things I had in mind. Well, the next stream will most likely be either, you know, I'll either be skipping a week because of Black Friday and getting together with my friends, but we might have a stream that night, whether it be just chatting or whatever the guys want to do. Like maybe we'll play like Overcooked or something, because that's fun. But the other idea is Metroid Prime 4 is coming out in 2 weeks, and I still need to go back and finish Hollow Knight Silksong. So yeah, that's the question, is to I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord asking if you guys want to see me go back to Silksong or play Metroid Prime 4 first. And yeah, we'll see. That what you guys decide is pretty much what's gonna determine it. Bowser, I demand you to play Bowser's Inside Story. Ooh, that could be fun. Might be a little long for the stream series, but maybe. We all are. Yoshi on the big screen would be an absolute experience. Oh yeah, for sure. How do you get onto the Discord? Okay. So, I'll just show you. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and... Ow, 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 my shoulder, ow. Okay. So, we're gonna go to YouTube, so just go to youtube.com/@the-Yoshi-Fanatic. Or you can just, like, find me on YouTube through the normal means. The Discord link is gonna be right here. This discord.gg link right here under, like, on my main homepage. And then you can go to a couple more links. I have a Twitch channel, which I don't stream to, but I'm considering multi-streaming. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really have a reason to, but I also don't have a reason not to. And then my secondary YouTube channel, TYF Extra. So, yeah, that's how you join the Discord, by clicking on that link. Ow. Jeez, my shoulder hurts. Oh, I see. That's an awesome dream. Meanwhile, my dreams, watching my dad drive a car into a pool at 100 miles an hour and it exploding like in the Lego video games. A dream that I actually had, my goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post a poll in the Discord asking you guys what I should stream next. Silk Song or Metroid Prime 4. Like, I was a decent chunk of the way through a Silk Song playthrough. But Metroid Prime 4 coming out is such a big deal because, well, we've been waiting the entire Switch generation for it. And it might be nice to, like, kind of catch the hype. Stream it when it first comes out. We'll see. But it's ultimately up to you guys. I'm game for either, to be honest with you. But yeah. So, here's the deal. I was going to do a tier list in this stream series for the Yoshi costumes. Well, the different Yoshi, the different Yoshi designs. But to be honest, I'm quite tired. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn in for the night. Maybe if we do that just chatting stream next stream, maybe I could do it then. Steven says, Yoshi's Crafted World is great. Honestly, I enjoyed Yoshi's Crafted World more than I think most people do. Like, I still have it at number 3 in my overall, like, Yoshi games list, but that could switch places with the Yoshi's Island DS, if you catch me on the right day. But yeah, I like Yoshi's Crafted World. Don't you just love those dreams where it's nothing but random BS, says Jacob. Yeah, those are fun. Yoshi's costumes, as in Crafted World costumes? Let's do it. Let's bring back some great stream memories. No, not the Yoshi's Crafted World costumes. Like the Yoshi's Woolly World designs. Like here, I'll show you the scene I had set up. Oh, it's not the big camera scene. Hang on. It's this. I was gonna do a tier list of all the Yoshi's Woolly World designs. I'm a little too tired though, I think. I don't care what anyone has to say. Yoshi's Crafted World is great. Says Mr. Face. I really enjoyed it. Blue coffee creamer, purple truck, SSSSS tier. Yeah, I'm very yawny right now. I don't know if I have it in me to do the tier list. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the profile just so we're not just only listening to the title theme music. I think this is more suiting to wrap up the stream with anyway. Ow. Oh, jeez, my shoulder. It really does hurt when I make that kind of motion. Ooh. Yeah, that kind of motion. Maybe I like overstrained myself at karate the other night. That could be it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun going back and replaying Yoshi's Woolly World for this 10-year anniversary. Yoshi's Woolly World is officially 10 years old, and that kind of blows my mind. Shoulder pain just sucks. Yeah, you don't realize just like how much motion you do with your arms until like you have shoulder pain. And like I had a similar thing in my left shoulder a while ago, and I had to get like physical therapy for it. But now it's like happening in my right shoulder. I don't know. I still get it too every now and then. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling as I get older, it'll be like more of a common thing. But yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World is officially 10 years old. And that is, well, that's a reality check. 10 years ago, man. 10 years ago is when I played this game for the first time. 10 years ago is when I did my first, like, Let's Play series of this game with my friend Henry back in the Volatile Upgrade days. And holy cow. That blows my mind that it's already been 10 years. I mean, I'm in my 20s, so not that old. And I'm in my 30s. I also don't think the 30s are that old, but holy cow. Hey, Jeff, what do you plan to stream on December 5th? It'll either be Silk Song, getting back to Hollow Knight Silk Song, or starting Metroid Prime 4. It depends on what you guys vote for in the Discord. But yeah, I've played this game dozens of times. Well, at least a dozen times, probably dozens of times, between when it first released 10 years ago and now. And I'll say, there were no real surprises for me here. I played it earlier this year to get footage and some data collection for my Yoshi's Island versus Yoshi's Woolly World videos, so there was really nothing to surprise me here. That said, this stream series really did make for a good, like, come chat with Jeff as he just plays Yoshi's Woolly World in the background sort of vibe, which I enjoyed. And it seems like, I mean, we had a pretty good turnout, and it seems like everybody seemed to enjoy themselves. So, you know, again, Yoshi's Woolly World is just one of those games that it's a comfort game. It's a happy place kind of game. It's not my favorite Yoshi game. It's my second favorite Yoshi game. But it is one that I go back to often and just really enjoy the relaxing vibes of it. It's so cute looking. The music is so pleasant and relaxful. It's just got a lot going for it, man. Like I described Nitty Naughty Windmill Hills music as being feeling like analogous to a hammock. Like when you're in the hammock, you can't help but relax. And I feel the same way listening to a lot of the music in this game. Even just playing the game, like I just fall into this sort of zen-like state almost when I play games like when I play these Yoshi games, just because I don't know, I resonate with the gameplay, I resonate with the collection system and like checking all the boxes. And obviously it's Yoshi. That's a huge perk for me. But like I said, playing this game again, nothing really jumped out at me, nothing really surprised me. But it was a very pleasant time, and I always look forward to coming back to this game. Like I said, it's one of those happy place kind of games. And boy, is it a mood lifter. I was 8 years old, says Drip Nova. Oh. I was 30. I was 21. Shit. Jeff, do you watch the Game Awards? Yes. Actually, yes, I watched them with Sky. That's going to be on Thursday the 11th, right? Hang on. What day is the Game of the Year Awards show? 2025. Yeah, December 11th. It usually happens like right around Sky's birthday, and we always enjoy watching it together. So, yeah, we'll probably watch it. I don't know if it'll be anything that I'm super interested in. I am looking forward to seeing who wins Game of the Year. My guess is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's my guess. But I guess we'll see. The Game Awards are going to be great, says Steven. They're usually not a 10 out of 10, but they're usually pretty enjoyable. My birthday is on the 14th, says Blues Cat. Nice. Yours is 2 days away from Sky's. My guess is DK Bonanza, says Steven. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played Bonanza other than like the Best Buy kiosk. So I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the contenders. It's a nominee. And even just being nominated for the Game of the Year is what an honor, you know? That's one great game. I look forward to playing it. Has an indie ever won? I believe Celeste won Game of the Year when it came out. Hang on. Game of the Year winners. Okay. So the Game Awards started in 2014. I guess Celeste did not win it, but Celeste did win a lot of... Okay, no, that's what it was. When Celeste came out, it got like a bunch of awards at the Game Awards. It didn't win Game of the Year, but it was nominated for it. That said, there is an indie game that won Game of the Year, and it was It Takes Two. So the Game of the Year winners over the past 10, 11 years: Dragon Age Inquisition 2014, 2015 was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, 2016 was Overwatch, 2017 was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, 2018 was God of War, 2019 was Sekiro Shadows Died Twice, my goodness. 2020 was The Last of Us Part 2. Must have been a slow year. 2021 was It Takes Two. 2022 was Elden Ring. 2023 was Baldur's Gate 3. And 2024 was Astrobot. So those are the Game of the Year winners over the past 11 years. Happy belated birthday, Steven. Oh, yes. Dude, Steven, your birthday is on my anniversary. My wedding anniversary. That's awesome. Happy belated birthday. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm very tired, as is evidenced by the fact that I just cannot stop yawning. We will maybe come back and do a tier list of the Yoshi costumes another time. Heck, maybe we could even like do that for the next like just chatting live stream. We can do that and like ranking the music too. That'd be fun. But in the meantime, guys, it's time to turn in for the night. I'm very sleepies. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. A lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. So, yeah. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe. And hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. Feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already and that sounds like fun to you. It's the best way to get a hold of me. And I love chatting with the fans there. I'll update you there as to my stream schedule or like any video updates I might have. You can post suggestions for the intro and outro music for the stream, or games for me to play, or you can just, yeah, lots of things. Share pictures of your food, share your favorite memes, share videos you want me to watch, that sort of thing. And like I said, I'm not sure what next stream is going to be. It could be a just chatting stream. It could be returning to Hollow Knight Silksong stream. Or I might even skip next week's stream as it is my Black Friday get together with my high school friends. So next week's stream is really up in the air. But I am going to post a poll in the Discord asking what you guys want to see in the next stream. Whether I return to Hollow Knight Silksong or I skip a week, or just do a just chatting stream next week and start Metroid Prime 4 on December 5th. So yeah, look out for that poll. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Always a pleasure. Have a good week. Happy Thanksgiving. And I hope to see you next time. See you guys.